In West Philadelphia, born and raised, on my playground is where I spend most of my days. Chilling out, maxing, relaxing, all cool, and on shooting some b-ball upside of the school when a couple of guys who were up to no good started making trouble in my neighborhood. I got in one little fight, my mom got scared. She said, "You moved in with your auntie and uncle in Bel-Air." Today's episode is all about the best decade, if there was one.
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Saved by the Bell, Boy Meets World, Snick, TGIF. I mean,
Snick, good job.
I could go on forever.
Today's special guest is putting on a show July 31st. Now that's what I call the 90s.
It's a 90s cabaret. You're excited already, aren't you? I am.
You should be there, because we'll be there.
All the information's below if you want to find out about what it is, how to get tickets, all that stuff.
They were more fun than a pillow fight.
More fun than a pillow. Sock and boppers?
Yes!
Who was the principal on Saved by the Bell?
That would be Mr. Belding.
Yes! Bing,
Bing! I'm gonna put a picture right here because I actually met him at one time. Hexagon-shaped fruit snacks are to this day
Gushers. I mean,
my favorite thing in the world.
Corey Matthews' older brother on Boy Meets World.
Eric.
Ooh!
This person was trying to get home, almost hit by a chemical truck that got all...
Alex Mack?
Do you remember her 3 powers? She could morph into like that puddle of silver
Goo.
stuff. She had telekinesis, so she could like move that plant with her mind.
Yes.
And she could zap!
What was the green goo that used to get poured on people? Danny Tanner's daughters on Full House.
Michelle.
Yeah.
DJ.
Yes.
Wasn't just Michelle the name of both of the Olsen twins?
I love John Stamos. I actually have a picture of me hanging out with John Stamos.
Is it this picture?
It's this one!
Oh! I was wearing stripes and no one could ever seem to find him.
Waldo!
Where is Waldo?
An egg shape, and you had to remember to feed it.
A Tamagotchi?
Yes!
Did you ever have a nano baby?
Yes!
I had a nano baby that was my life.
Oh my gosh.
He was everyone's favorite science teacher and the only one you really took information from during the 90s.
Bill Nye the Science Guy. Where did the gang hang out on the show 90210?
The Peach Pit. We used to watch Melrose Place and 90210 religiously. Do you remember your first cassette tape?
Yes! I had a lot of musical cassettes, which is really nerdy. Like, probably was something like The Secret Garden or...
Oh my.
You know.
Hanson.
Yeah, yeah.
So we could tell you who today's special guest is, but why tell you?
We didn't show you.
Exactly.
Hail to the guardians of the watchtowers of the north. By the powers of Mother and Earth, we invoke thee, Mena. We invoke thee, Mena. Ah! It's me, Jillian Schiralli.
Yay! I'll be the Luigi for your naughty.
You're pulling it off right now with those man romper.
Yeah, I like that. The man.
Thank you, Top Shop UK. The amazing actress and singer Jillian is here on Just Off Broadway. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
I'm really excited.
Are you an actor first or a singer first? Or do they just live in the same traffic lane?
Oh my. I would say that I'd say they live in the same traffic lane.
Are you more of a Prius or a BMW?
Oh, more of a Range Rover type of lady.
Actress and singer, because you have something really fun coming up that you're going to be doing.
Singing was kind of like something that happened later on that I learned that I loved more than dancing. Doing a cool little cabaret show. I like to tell funny stories and sing songs. Right up my alley.
It's going to be great, and it's a 90s cabaret.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's not just any old cabaret. It is all things 90s.
I feel like it should be everyone's favorite decade, but I mean...
It's a show that you put together.
Yes, with 2 other girls, Megan Dorn.
Is that this girl right here?
That it is. Oh wow, magic. And Liz
This one?
Dameth. Yeah, love her. Yep. I met them at actually a survival job, and we became very close friends. And they're also very talented little nuggets like me.
Have this idea, and you made it happen. It's happening July 31st.
Yes.
And what was the process like for people that might want to start some kind of show for themselves?
Oh yeah. So I've done a lot of like cabaret shows, but other people's cabaret shows. You know, you'll come in, do your one song, maybe tell a story, sort of thing. And then I was like, well, I really like to do that, so why can't I do my own? So I did some research, looked up different venues in the city, what was affordable. And a lot of places, if you get a certain amount of people, the room is free, which is awesome.
Yeah.
And you can either charge a cover, you don't have to, you want to make some money, you want to pay, your accompanist, your band, whatever, get the other people in it. That's great, more money to them. It was easy for me to like pick out a lot of the songs that I liked and worked with them. We're hidden every year. So we went through every year, got the top songs from most years. Actually the biggest problem is cutting out songs because we can't do everything we want to do in an hour and a half. It's a lot of work and a lot of things you don't think of because I've never produced anything on my own before. I clearly have the help of those wonderful ladies.
Will there be any dancing?
There will be dancing. A good friend of mine, her name is Lisa Betancourt. They probably know her too. She will be giving us some sweet moves.
Big booty, but you got a big
It's
booty.
a family show. People want to get tickets. Where should they go?
They go to www. Oh, I love this. purplepass.com/90s.
Not gas.
purplepass.com/the90s. Purple Pass.
Yeah, I know what I wasn't.
Thank you.
www.purplepass.com/the90s.
Get them now.
They're on pre-sale,
You
so
save
they're
money.
cheaper.
They are cheaper.
You're singing. You're a singer. You
Yeah.
have your show. You're
Yeah.
an actress. What's acting like in New York City for you?
2 weeks after I graduated, I booked a tour. I did the Cats national tour.
Like,
Yes.
yes.
And like 2 days later, they called me. It was like right out of school. I was like, what? Flying back, I was on the plane, and I got the call. It was like magic.
That's so
Yeah.
cool. A favorite story from the Cats tour.
She was singing Memory, and it was just about to get to like the touch me part, and the fire alarm went off, and we were all sitting on stage as cats do, and we were like, the stage manager's like, get off the stage, so we like crawl off stage.
Love that. They stayed in character.
Ab-
Never break character.
Especially when you're acting like a cat. Then we had to go outside. Everyone had to evacuate, and so we're like standing with audience members, like on the streets. That moment when I was hissing at another human being on stage, and I was like, this is my life. Transitioning from cat back to the city was kind of hard because you were like, I have to be a human in auditions again. It was weird. Had another show in Chicago, but then since I've been back here, I've done a lot of like new musical things. I was in a theater company called Bizarre Noir, and we did a lot of cabarets, which I clearly enjoyed very much. We did a lot of themed shows. We did some plays with them as well. I met some really cool people doing that. And then I did a movie, which hasn't come out yet. It was a National Lampoon movie, and I had lines, so I got my SAG card. In the city, like, especially with musical theater, like you guys know, you have to be like a very specific type for a lot of the shows, and I'm kind of a very young character actress, which doesn't really exist in a lot of musical theater, maybe in some newer musical theater, but not as much older musical theater, so that's when you create your own opportunities.
Yes,
And
we'd
Yes,
love to
we
hear
do.
that because it's so easy, I feel like, to be like, well, I'm just going to sit around and wait for the right thing to happen.
Yeah.
But what's better is to be like, no, I'm going to make something happen
Create your
right
own
now.
opportunity.
Yeah. What made you want to be a performer?
I've just done it all my life. It's kind of one of those things where you're like, is there anything else I want to do? No. I've just danced. I danced through all of my years, and I wanted to be a ballerina for a very long time. Started doing theater and other kinds of dance, and then from then on I was like, there's nothing else I really want to do. I thought about being a weather woman for a time
Ooh,
being.
yes, that's always tempting.
Sunny and blazing hot, like so hot that you're sweaty and disgusting everywhere. But I mean, like, don't trust me because I don't really know what I'm talking about. I'm just kind of a host, and I'm pointing at imaginary things on a TV screen that don't exist.
Wait, I would actually really like to watch your work and appreciate it, like knowing
You're so
I'd be
real.
prepared for
I'm
everything.
a little too real for the weather.
Part of doing cabaret is talking in between.
Yeah.
Do you like prepare those stories beforehand, or do you just kind of fly by the seat of your pants when you get up there?
I have an outline of things I want to say. I like to be very natural with it. So like there will be an outline of where I'm going to speak and like what I'm going to speak about. If it goes well, I'd like to keep doing more and maybe do different eras of music. And
What is it about New York City that keeps you here?
I do love the energy. I live in the East Village and it's very inspiring, whether it be with like musicians and art and all of the cool people down there. It's like a different energy. Just walking around you experience a lot in the city, which I enjoy. Really awesome people here, and it's my home now. I've lived here for almost 7 years now. Most of my moments are good moments here, which is saying a lot. Once you live here, you don't want to live anywhere else. Like, I'm gonna have a problem if I ever have to move somewhere else. I'm a big feeling person. I'm a Pisces. I'm like a big feeling person. Like, sometimes I can't really explain things in words, but they make, like, things move me, or like, that's why I like music. It moves me, or I feel things from it, and that's how I feel about New York.
What advice would you have for people who are thinking about moving to NYC and pursuing a career in entertainment?
Don't let lines hold you in. Break out! Like, if you feel like you don't fit something, that's okay. Create your own opportunities. Keep going for it. If you don't want to do anything else, you know you don't want to do anything else,
Yes.
so don't do anything else. Keep going, because something will happen, especially if you're talented and you work really hard. Just work really hard. Follow your dreams. That's
Great advice. Come be friends with us at her show, July 31st. You know where you can get tickets. Thank you so much for being here. You are the best.
So great. Social media and things.
Oh yeah.
Where should they look for you?
My full name, Jillian Schiralli. Yeah, it's there, and my show is called Now That's What I Call the 90s.
Bam! There goes the flyer.
And that's all there. That's all there, as well as we're on Facebook and Instagram. Tiffany Chalthorn, Ashley North,
Right here.
also cool chicks that are gonna blow your pants off.
We'll see you next time on Just Off Broadway.
First ever solo was All I Want for Christmas Is My Two Front Teeth.
I actually really enjoy a good pop collar, and most people hate it.
You would.
But I
see
know,
you
it's
popping
so
those
douchey.
polo-
Jillian Schiralli!
Okay. My Italian
Sit down, you go.
ancestors. I was waiting.
Oh.
Sorry about it. That was good.
That was
a very
excellent.
good. That was a very.
That's nice. I mean, I heard you sneeze not too long ago, and it was pretty loud.
I called them screeses. I thought we weren't supposed to react. I was not reacting. I was ignoring. 90s. Yeah.
Thank you so much. I'm literally unstoppable.
I'm gonna stop you.
Okay.
Stop you right now. Teddy's gonna be front row. Gotta buy him a ticket though.
There were some good 90s
He's
dogs.
not getting in for free. Stop him.
Ooh, and we all chose the right hand.
Oh.
Strange to do it the other way.
It is. I don't ever use that hand.
No.
My head doesn't work
I know.
well.